Sesame seeds are one of those foods that humanity has been eating for thousands of years, and yet we're still just scratching the surface of how good they really are for us. They may look like decorations sprinkled casually on a hamburger bun, but don't be fooled. These tiny seeds are nutritional dynamos, carrying an arsenal of protein, minerals, and healthy fats that could make even some superfoods feel a little embarrassed. If health had an undercover agent, it might just be the sesame seed, hiding in plain sight while quietly making people stronger, sharper, and maybe even longer-lived. For starters, sesame seeds are a surprisingly rich source of protein, which is impressive considering their size. Roughly 20% of the seed is protein, and when you grind them into tahini or toss them onto stir-fry, you're not just adding texture, you're giving your muscles, hair, and cells a protein boost. Athletes could honestly benefit from sesame just as much as the fitness shakes they chug, but it's way more enjoyable to dip fresh pita into creamy tahini than to force down a chalky vanilla powder drink. Sesame doesn't stop at protein though, it's loaded with healthy fats, the kind your body actually thanks you for. With omega-6 fatty acids and other unsaturated fats, sesame seeds fuel your brain and lubricate your joints. It's almost funny to think that a seed can act like premium oil for the human machine, but that's exactly what's happening when you drizzle sesame oil onto your salad. The mineral content of sesame seeds is where things start to get almost ridiculous. Just a small handful is packed with calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, iron, and zinc. In fact, sesame seeds are one of the best plant-based sources of calcium, making them especially valuable for anyone who doesn't drink dairy. It means your bones, teeth, and muscles are being fortified every time you crunch on them. Calcium builds the framework, magnesium helps muscles contract and relax, and zinc powers your immune system. In short, sesame seeds are like a construction crew, repair team, and a security force all rolled into one little edible package. Of course, we can't forget the antioxidants and special compounds that make sesame unique. Sesamol and sesamin are naturally occurring lignans that don't just sit there. They actively fight free radicals, regulate cholesterol, and may even support liver health. This makes sesame seeds one of those foods that protect you from the inside out. Some studies suggest they may even help reduce inflammation and support hormonal balance. It's almost as though sesame is running quality control in your body, keeping things stable while you go about your day. The ancient Egyptians were already onto this when they used sesame oil for medicine and beauty, and the fact that modern science is now catching up just shows they were ahead of their time. Culturally, sesame seeds have made their way into just about every cuisine on Earth. From the Middle East's beloved tahini and halva, to Japan's gomi spinach salad, to India's sesame sweets during festivals, the seed has been celebrated across centuries and continents. It's like the world already agreed that sesame belongs to everyone, but somehow, we still don't give it enough attention in our everyday diets. And that brings us to the million, or perhaps billion, bag question. When will the world finally eat 1 billion bags of sesame seeds? It might sound like an absurd milestone, but think about it. Global wellness trends are constantly looking for the next big thing. We've seen kale take center stage, chia seeds explode in popularity, quinoa become a staple, and even avocados turn into internet royalty. Sesame seeds are sitting in the wings, waiting for their curtain call. The day the world realizes that tahini is not just a hummus sidekick, but a nutritional goldmine could be the day sesame takes over Instagram feeds, grocery store aisles, and nutrition charts all at once. So maybe in the near future, sesame won't just be that quiet seed hanging out on top of a burger bun. It'll be the star. The wellness industry might rebrand it as Calcium Crunch Pearls or Ancient Antioxidant Specks, selling little sachets at high-end cafes. Athletes might snack on sesame bars instead of protein bars. Doctors might tell patients, instead of another supplement, sprinkle sesame on your meals. And then, one day, humanity will realize, wait a second, we've collectively eaten 1 billion bags of sesame seeds this year. That milestone will be more than just funny. It will mean the world finally embraced one of the oldest, most versatile, and most health-packed foods around. At the end of the day, sesame seeds are proof that greatness doesn't always come in large packages. They're tiny, yes, but within each seed is a powerful balance of protein, fat, minerals, antioxidants, and cultural history that has kept them alive in cuisines for millennia. They are ancient, humble, and quietly revolutionary. If the future of health is about rediscovering small, simple foods that offer massive benefits, then sesame seeds are not just good, they're brilliantly good. And when the world reaches that billion-bag milestone, it won't just be a victory for Sesame. It'll be a victory for anyone who ever believed that the smallest things can make the biggest difference.